don't have a score on the scoreboard, so you got to say the score a lot.
Mm. We find ourselves today in the Roadrunners home court at the Roan College of South Jersey Gloucester campus. This afternoon, the Roadrunners are going up against the Ocean County College Vikings, who have traveled all the way from Toms River. Coming into this game eager for a win, they have lost their previous 2 games. The Roadrunners, on the other hand, haven't lost a game this season, so they are defending their current streak. Starting at the court today, we have number 33 and number 10, who just did the jump ball. One grab possession of the ball. She went for a shot. 12 passes to 22, who passes to 3, who passes to 33. And that is the first score on the board today, or it actually resulted in a foul. Vikings fouled. First foul of the day. Free throw for number 33, Shannon Pierman. And that rolls off the rim. She gets one more shot, though. On the elbows, we have 25 and another Viking. And then she goes for another shot, and that makes it in for the first point for the free throw to the Roadrunners. That is 1-0 right now. Possession of the Vikings. Number 20 runs down court. She goes for a shot, makes it. 3 tosses into Budakavi 1, who runs down. She passes center court, dodges 21, passes to her teammate Horace. She goes for a shot, doesn't make it. Intercepts. The Vikings intercept. 23 goes down the court. 22 tries to stop her. She passes to her teammate 25, who then shoots, and it bounces off the rim. Horace recovers the ball, runs front court, passes to Pierman, passes to 33, and that's another score for the Roadrunners. The score is now 3-2. Smith has possession of the ball. She tries to get past, can't find an opening, tells her teammate to go to the left, but she ends up passing to 23, shoots, it bounces off the rim. Shot clock's reset, but it doesn't matter because the Roadrunners have gotten the ball. 33 passes to 3, who dribbles down the court. From the corner, 22 makes a shot, but it bounces off the rim. Goes to 12, who tries to shoot again from the corner, but it misses. Then goes for a front rim shot. 12 grabs the ball again. That is a foul on the Roadrunners, and it's now Roadrunners, another Roadrunner free throw. Horace stands on the free throw line. Referee tosses the ball. We have 10 and 11 on the elbows. Horace goes, and it makes it in first try. Another point for the Roadrunner, but they still get another free throw. And that makes it in 2. Now the Roadrunners are up by 3. 5 Roadrunners, 2 to the Vikings. Number 20 passes to number 10, who goes for the shot, but it bounces off the rim. The Roadrunners get the ball. 1 passes to 22, who scores the shot. Vikings grab the ball. Schmidt carries it down the court and goes to pass it to Darcy. She can't find an opening and decides to pass it to Moore. Moore passes it to Darcy, though, eventually. Back to Moore. Back to Smith. They can't find an opening between these Roadrunners. Back to Darcy, who goes for the shot, and it bounces off the back rim. Roadrunners recover the ball. Horace passes it to Pierman, but it's intercepted by the Vikings, and that is another foul. It is now the Roadrunners' first foul of the game. 22 to Pierman, to Piro. Oh. Doesn't go to a free throw. Vikings get the ball. Schmidt carries it down and gets a front of the rim shot. LaMonica carries it down front court. Passes to number 1, who passes to 33. 33 goes for a shot, misses. That is another foul. 10 was knocked down. That is a hold foul. They go for another play. 12 tosses it in. Tosses it to 33, tosses it back to 12. 22 gets it, and then the Vikings intercept the ball. Darcy runs it down front court. Dodges Pierman, and then goes to her teammate 20, who passes it to 11. Roadrunners throw into the ball, 3 throws to 1. He throws to DePiro. Horace throws to 22, who throws to 1. Across the court from the wing, 3 goes for a shot, but it misses, and the Vikings require the ball. Darcy dribbles past the Roadrunners, passes to number 11 Moore. 20 Schmidt gets the ball, goes for the shot, it bounces off the rim, and number 1 recovers it, tosses it to LaMonica, who passes it across the court to 12, and who goes to rush in the middle and gets it from the front of the rim shot. Now, that was a 2-pointer. The score is now 9 for the Roadrunners, 4 for the Vikings. Points racking up quickly in this game. From the paint, 20 scores and 2-pointer for the Vikings. 1 passes to 22, who passes to 33. In front of the rim, they try to make it, but it bounces off, and the Vikings intercept it. Schmidt carries it all the way down court without any interruptions and makes the basket. It's now 9 for the Roadrunners, 8 for the Vikings. It's a close game so far. 1 passes to Piros, who passes down to 3. From the corner, the ball bounces off the rim, but Horace recovers it and tosses it into the net. Schmidt has the ball once again for the Vikings. She passes it to Darcy. Darcy tries to make a top spot shot, but she can't do it. And while they're rushing down the court, Horace accidentally knocks her over. But 1 continues on. Ball bounces off and ball bounces out of bounds. It is currently 9 for the Roadrunners, 8 for the Vikings. Roadrunners get to toss in. 22 tosses to 0. Ball falls out of bounds again. Another throw in, this time it's for the Vikings. 11 throws to 20, and they carry it to the front court, passing the center line. 24 blocks it, and then the Roadrunners intercept the ball. 5 then carries it down the court. We have half the game down already. Timeout is called. 30-second timeout. The game is heating up now. We already have some swap outs from the Roadrunners. The teams break from timeout. We now have number 5, number 2, number 22, number 24, and 0 on the court. 22 started. She's still here. On the Vikings, we have 21 still on the court, 25 still on the court, 20, 10, and 11 are all still on the court. Passes to 10 over 24. Darcy Viking goes for the shot from the corner. It bounces off the rim and the Roadrunners recover it. Pass to Wilson. Wilson carries it to the front of the court. Dodging and weaving. He goes for the shot. Doesn't make it. 0 tries and she still doesn't make it. Vikings gain possession. We are now 12 for the Roadrunners, 8 for the Vikings. Roadrunners are going to throw the ball in. 22 passes to 0, passes to Wilson. Wilson goes for the shot from the wing, bounces out of bounds. Now it's the Vikings' turn to throw in. Ottinger throws to Schmidt. Schmidt carries it down the court. Tries to get past 22, who hits the ball and knocks it out of bounds. That is another throw-in for the Vikings. Moore tosses into the court to Padilla, who passes it, basically hands it to Darcy. 10 goes to block the ball from number 2 for the Roadrunners, and it results into another throw-in. It's a foul for the Roadrunners. 2 fouls for the Roadrunners, 3 for the Vikings. Roadrunners are 12 to 8. Ottinger throws in again. Nobody's able to get the ball. It bounces off the mascot. And now it's the Roadrunners throw in. 24 tosses into Wilson, who dodges 21. Wilson tosses to 24 Roadrunner, 22 to 0, front of the rim basket. The Vikings possession of the ball. Schmidt carries it down court. Dodges Rodriguez, loses it, passes the ball to Darcy. Passes to 11. 11 passes to Ottinger. Ottinger back to Moore. Darcy dribbles the ball. The shot clock is down to 4, 3, 2 seconds until they get to make a shot. They go for the shot. They don't make it. They lost the shot clock. Roadrunners recover the ball. Wilson passes to DePiro. And then they make the shot for 3 points. Roadrunners are now 17 to 8. We have 2 minutes left in the game. Viking Schmidt passes to Moore, who loses the ball. Now it's for the Vikings throw-in. Moore goes to pass it to Ottinger, but the Roadrunners intercept the ball. Wilson carries it to the front of court. She just goes straight through and she tosses, makes the basket for 2 points. It's now 19 to 8. Roadrunners taking a heavy lead in this first quarter. Twenty passes the ball to Ottinger on the Vikings. Wilson, though, intercepts the ball, carries it down, goes for another three-pointer, and they make it. The Roadrunners are now 21 to 8. Darcy, 25 on the Vikings, passes to Ottinger after faking out for scoring. Ottinger hands the ball to Moore, who then passes it to Schmidt, who hands it to Jan for the full home, but it goes over the basket and the Roadrunners recover it. There's only 50 seconds left in this game. 22 carries it down. That is a foul for the Vikings. That's their 4th foul of the game. That's a free throw for the Runners on the Vikings basket. DePiro tossing for the Roadrunners, and she makes in the first free throw basket. Makes it for 1 point, 22-8 now. Here prepares for the second free throw. And it bounces off the rim. Ball is now in play again, but Piro catches the ball, shoots it in for a three-pointer. It is 24-8. The Roadrunners taking in a heavy lead in this first quarter. They only have 2 fouls. 24 loses the ball. It rolls across the floor, runs for it. The Vikings intercept it. Darcy passes to 23, who goes for the shot. Bounces off the rim. 22 passes the center line, passing to Wilson, passes to 0, and that is it for the game. 7 seconds left on the clock. The first quarter. That was a 5th foul of the Vikings in the last 10 seconds of the game, the first quarter. Laurie goes for a free throw for the Roadrunners. And makes it in for 1 point. They're now 25-8. Laurie goes for the second free throw. And it bounces off. Roadrunners recover it. That's a foul. That's another foul for the Vikings. It's now 5 Wilson throwing for the Roadrunners on another free throw. 2 free throws back to back. Barely any time to breathe between them. First one bounces off the rim, but she gets another shot. And the second free throw also bounces off the rim. The Vikings recover the ball, try to run it down court with only 1 second left in the shot clock. She does a free throw, and it's caught by number 2, but it doesn't matter because the first quarter is done. And that was the first quarter. That will be right back with the second soon. Okay, we're entering the second quarter now. The Roadrunners have a pretty heavy lead, 25-8. They have not lost a game this season. Schmidt for the Vikings has got the ball. He dodges 24. Tries to go to Darcy, but 24 blocks it. She then goes to Jan, who goes for the shot. 10 recovers it on the Vikings. Vikings try to get the ball. They recover it after losing for a little bit, but Roadrunners 24 intercepts. That is another toss in. Good thing the fouls are reset for the Vikings. That is a toss in from Horace. And the Vikings intercept the toss in. 25 Darcy carrying it down the court. She goes for the shot and it bounces off the rim. 20 on the Roadrunners, passes to 24. They have won every game this season by upwards of 13 points, some more. This game doesn't seem to be any different so far, but we still have, including this quarter, 3 more quarters to go. 24 passes to Horace, passes over to 10. 24 regains the ball, goes for a shot, but it's called by the referee. That is a foul on the Viking side. Rodriguez is going to be shooting for 2 free throws here. It's the first foul of this second quarter. Rodriguez gets the first free throw. Now making it 26-8. Rodriguez breathes up, practices for the second free throw. Gets the rhythm of the ball, tosses it, but it rolls off the rim. Vikings try to get it, but Roadrunners keep it. 20 makes the basket. For 2 points, it is now 28-8. A lead of almost 20 points for the Roadrunners tonight. Schmidt passes to Darcy on the Vikings. Goes for the shot, bounces off the rim. In a scuffle, the Roadrunners get the ball. Then passes to Horace, goes for the shot. It's not able to make it. Rodriguez gets the ball. Rodriguez dribbles, passes to 10 in the corner, who goes for the shot, and it bounces off. Vikings get the ball. Padilla carries it down court, passes it to Darcy, who then goes for the shot from the corner, but isn't able to make it. Gans now is on the court for the Roadrunners. She carries it down, passes it to Horace, passes it to 20, and makes it in. That is now point for 2. Now it's 30-8 for the Roadrunners. Vikings get a Darcy fumbles with the ball before the referees call it. Okay. They swap out, Roadrunners swap out 12 and 5 for 33 and 3. Now 33, 20, 22 on the court. 3 and 10 joining them. Number 3 carries it down the court, passes it to Rodriguez, goes for the basket, but isn't quite capable to make it. Pierman recovers it. He passes it to Jans, who makes the shot. Vikings have a throw-in. The number 10 throws into 22. Padilla carries it down, passing it to number 20, Schmidt. Throws it to Darcy. Darcy goes for the guard. It hops over the net. Roadrunners are 2 fouls in. With the Vikings only having one. Is the Vikings' first free throw on the Roadrunners' net. Darcy wounds up her free throw. Looks like it's not going to make it in the first time, but it eventually bounces into the basket. 1 more point for the Vikings. She goes for the second free throw, and it bounces off the back of the net. 20 tries to pass it to 3, who almost loses the ball and has to chase it as it rolls away a little bit, but she eventually recovers it. She passes it to 1 who's on the floor in the wing. Then it's passed to 3 who gets in the corner. Pass back to 10. Roadrunners almost lose the ball, but then they recover it. And it is called. It is now 33 for the Roadrunners, 9 for the Vikings. 32. 10 tosses it in. It goes over everybody, but 1 is able to run around the back and recover it. 1 passes to 20, passes to 3, and doesn't quite make it in. Referee has the Vikings throw in. 10 passes it to 23. Padilla walks it down court, or to the front of the court. Yeah, tries to look for an opening. She just runs through, tosses it to Jan, gets it to Smith, Smith to Darcy. Darcy tosses it to Padilla, who tries to go score, and it goes under the basket. It's 32 for the Roadrunners, 9 for the Vikings. Roadrunners have 2 fouls this quarter. Vikings only have 1. Vikings Ottinger throws it in to Darcy, who goes for the shot near the Roadrunners net, but it doesn't make it in. Roadrunners carry it all the way to the front of the court. 3 leading the charge. Passes it to 1, then down to Ivy, who makes it in. The Vikings 20, Smith passes it to Vikings Darcy. Bounces off the court. Ivy recovers it, passes it to LaMonica. LaMonica dodges Jan, passes to Gans, but the Vikings intercept it. Smith passes it to Darcy. Darcy accidentally runs into the Roadrunners. That is the second foul of the quarter for the Vikings. Roadrunners now get to toss it in. Three tosses into 1, who carries it down court, throwing over everybody, and the ball bounces out of bounds. We're halfway through the second quarter. Roadrunners are 34 to 9. 2 fouls for each teams. Padilla carries it down court, dodging everybody, passes to Darcy. 33 guards, 3 guards Jan. Ball back to Darcy. He tries to pass it to Padilla, but Padilla is not able to grab it. Falls out of court to Coach Cooper. Ref has Padilla throw in from where the ball bounced out. Padilla tosses to Ottinger, who tosses to Darcy. Darcy goes for the top spot. The shot clock is run out, though, and now it's the Roadrunners' ball. Roadrunners 3 goes for the court, but it is called by the referee. It's a foul. 3 fouls for the Vikings, 3 fouls for the Roadrunners, 2 for the Vikings. Ottinger tosses to Padilla. in the free throw. Everybody's down court though, guarding the Roadrunners net. Padilla passes to Schmidt, goes through the opponents. That is another foul for the Roadrunners. This round quarter, they're the ones racking up the fouls. 4 fouls for Roadrunners, 2 for the Vikings. It's 34 Roadrunners, 9 for the Vikings. Not a lot of points have been scored in the past 3 minutes until it just bounced off the rim for the Vikings. 22 Roadrunner passes it to 3, passes it to 22. 22 goes for the net, but then passes to 33. Tries to go for the shot, and it bounces out. Savannah Shoot is now on court. That is 5 fouls for the Roadrunners with 3 minutes still left in the game. And since the Roadrunners have racked up 5 fouls this game, the Vikings get a free throw. A second free throw the Vikings have had on the Roadrunners net. And Darcy gets it in for a shot. She gets another free throw. And she makes the second free throw as well, carrying up the Vikings score to 11. Now Roadrunners 34, 11, Vikings 11. 1 passes to 3. 3 then passes to 22. It slips out of 22's grasp and bounces out of bounds. Now, Roadrunners get to toss in, but instead of tossing in, she just hands it to 33, who tosses it to 3, and from the corner, she goes for the shot, it bounces off the rim. Free gets possession of the ball again, passes it to 35, passes it to Piro. Piro's not able to make it in, but Pierman does for 2 more points, for 3 more points for the Roadrunners. 36 to 11. Padilla had the ball for the Vikings, but 22 quickly gets it out of her grasp. She carries it all the way down court without any issue, tosses in for 3 points. Now 38 to 11. Darcy gets the ball for the Vikings, passes to Jan, but 3 is able to knock it out of Jan's hands, carries it down the court, passes to 1. That's another basket for the Roadrunners. It's 40 to 11. 2 minutes left in the second quarter. Schmidt passes to Jan, passes to Darcy, and back to Schmidt. They're dancing on the 3-point line. Schmidt goes for a basket, and it bounces off. LaMonica carries the ball past the center line, passes to 1. Passes to DePiro, go for the shot, and that is for 3 points for the Roadrunners. They are now 43 to 11. 5 fouls for the Roadrunners. They can't afford many more, and there's 2 fouls for the Vikings. Number 5, Wilson, is pulled in for the Vikings, and LaMonica goes back to the seats. It's a free throw for the Vikings. Darcy again for the free throw. She misses the first one, misses the second one. 22 recovers the ball, passes to 1. Dodges Jan. 22 keeps the ball despite Schmidt's attempts. 22 tosses from the win. 3 points for the Roadrunners. Back-to-back 3 points for the Roadrunners. 46 to 11. Vikings go for a shot, but it misses, and Wilson recovers the ball. Wilson back on court, passes to 33, tries to pass, bounces off the bottom of the rim, doesn't make it again. Wilson recovers the ball, celebrates a little bit, tosses it to 22. 22 bounces off the rim. That is a free throw for the Roadrunners. Wilson doing another free throw back on the court. It's a minute left in the second quarter after this free throw. Wilson goes for it, makes the first free throw for 1 point, now 47-11. Wilson goes for the second free throw. It makes it in, but the Vikings grab the ball. 10 tosses into Padilla. Padilla carries it down the court over the center line. There's only 51 seconds in left. Padilla goes for the shot. Passes to a teammate. Number 20 makes it in, guarding for 2 points. The Roadrunners quickly recover the ball, but then it's knocked out of 22's hands. 48 for the Roadrunners, 13 for the Vikings. To throw in, number 1 tosses to shoot. Passes to Wilson, hands it to 1. Villari gets the ball, she goes for the shot, bounces off the back rim. The shot clock is still going down. The clock is gone though, and the Vikings recover the ball. So there's 8 seconds left in the game. The Vikings are trying to make a basket. But a timeout is called in the last 7 seconds of the game. Vikings have called a timeout in the last 7 seconds, trying to see how they can get some scores in the last seconds of this quarter. Probably talking about what they're going to do going to the last 2 quarters. 48 for the Roadrunners, 13 for the Vikings. Roadrunners have 5 fouls, but it doesn't seem to be slowing them down. Both, after the 30 seconds are done, they're back on the court. Is throwing in all the way, 7 seconds. They're all the way down court from where they want to be. 10 tosses to Chunny Schmidt. Schmidt carries it down. Roadrunners are valiantly defending their points, and it doesn't matter because the Vikings aren't even able to make a basket. The last second of the second quarter ends. And now we're going into our second break with 48 for the Roadrunners, 13 for the Vikings. If the Vikings want to win this, they'll have to pull out a very good game for the last 2 quarters. And we'll be back soon.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We return for third quarter action, the Ocean Vikings and the Roadrunners. And right away, it is a bucket for the Vikings to get off to a good start in the second half. That's Lola Darcy with her first field goal. The Vikings trailing the Roadrunners rather significantly at the halftime break. My name is Mike Wolverton. Thanks for tuning in to Roadrunner Basketball. I want to thank Harmony Hershaft for taking the play-by-play duties in the first half. Appreciate that, and Harmony is working the camera in the second half. That's a miss on the free throw, and here come the Roadrunners. Behind the back dribble and pass to Budukovia on the left side. DiPiero, wow, big first half for DiPiero, 16 points. I do not know her career high. It'd be better if I did, but I don't. Pass intercepted. Here comes Ocean. That pass knocked away by Budukovia. That was Brooke Schmidt who had it. Brooke Schmidt leading the Vikings with 10 points in the first half. Budukovia gets to Horace. Joined on the court by LaMonica DiPiero, and there's DiPiero's first bucket of the second half. Give her 18 for the game. The other player on the court is Pierman for the Roadrunners. Here starting off the third quarter for Coach Rich Cooper and the undefeated RCSJ Gloucester Roadrunners. Here comes LaMonica with it for RCSJ in the white jerseys, going from right to left here in the third quarter. Budukovia keeps that from going out of bounds. A nice entry pass to Pierman, who puts it home. Shannon Pierman up to 5 points. I did a really hasty count up of the halftime points. So let me, I'll do some math and see if I've got everybody. But I think I got a pretty good idea of all the scorers for both teams. That is a turnover committed by the Vikings. The Roadrunners will bring it the other way. 52-15, we see now the entry of the Ocean men's team, painting an intimidating picture behind the basket. Meanwhile, the Roadrunners putting buckets on the scoreboard. Pierman, 2 field goals here in the third quarter, 54-15 in favor of RCSJ. The Roadrunner men will play the Viking men after this one. Nice bucket there for Brooke Schmidt. Schmidt in double figures. She's got 12 of the 17 points. In fact, only Schmidt and Darcy have scored for I missed who that was. I look away for a second, and I tried to hear the announcer. I missed it. Oh, well. Perfect broadcast is out the window here early in the third quarter. Pressure on the ball. This is DiPiero manages to take it away from the Vikings. Now we got a whistle behind the play. Oh, clock went out. So the scoreboard clock is out on both ends. The referee spotted that. And play could not continue without proper scorekeeping procedures in place. So we got a timeout here on the floor. I know the score before the clock went out. It was 54-14. Oh, I'm so wrong. The scoreboard came back. It's 56-17. I tried to brag like I knew what the score was. Maybe it is 54-14. Is that right? 17? Oh, no, it doesn't seem right. No, wait, it is right. I remember now. Oh, my God. 56-17 is our score. 7:39 to go, third quarter. Roadrunners looking to stay undefeated against the Vikings. This is a Region 19 and Garden State Athletic Conference game. LaMonica receives the inbound pass back out to Budukovia. So same 5 on the court for Coach Cooper and the Roadrunners. DiPiero looking for 20 on the day. That one clangs off a combination of the rim and the backboard. Roadrunners get it back. 8 to shoot. Horace in the lane. Back to Budukovia. I think she's behind the line. Doesn't matter. The shot is, they might have grazed that front rim on its way out of bounds. Possession to the Vikings. Alyssa Padilla brings the ball up court. She's joined on the floor by Reagan Ottinger, along with the aforementioned Brooke Schmidt and Lola Darcy. There's Schmidt. And the 5th player on the court for the Vikings is Jasmine Yoon. Roadrunners with a healthy 39-point advantage. LaMonica sees an open player in the corner. Boy, every shot seems to go to DiPiero, and she's missed a couple now here in the third quarter. Huge day offensively, though, for Anna DiPiero. Steal by the Roadrunners. Horace has the basketball. Gets by the pressure of Yoon. Horace unstopped on the way to the basket. Gets her own rebound. Can't get it home. Third try for the Roadrunners, and Pierman makes the Vikings pay on the glass. 58-17 in favor of RCSJ Gloucester. Darcy looking for Schmidt, recovered by Yoon for Ocean. They've got it with 15 to shoot. Padilla, now Darcy, 3-point range off the front iron. Rebound to Roadrunners. Pierman had the rebound, gives it to Horace, who pushes up court. Horace unstopped. She'll take it all the way, and Horace scores. They give her 6 on the day. Shot in the top of the paint. Darcy shot off the rim out. Rebound to the Roadrunners, and Horace has it. Jamiliana Horace. My gosh, I did a game a couple weeks ago. They told me her nickname, and now I forget. So Jamiliana will work. And DiPiero says, I'm going to keep shooting, and that one is good for 3. She's got 21 points in this ball game to lead all scorers. That's 1/3 of RCSJ's total. And DiPiero, if the first 4.5 minutes of this quarter is any indication, she'll just keep firing. Roadrunners playing, looked to be a 2-3 zone. We'll get a better look at it again on this next Ocean possession. The ball out of bounds. It will stay with the Vikings, playing in their dark blue jerseys, blue shorts and blue tops with the white numerals. And Vikings across the chest. Pump fake, now back out to Schmidt. Long shot is good. On the line or not? Where's the referee? I think that's a 2 for Brooke Schmidt. She's got 14. Budakovia to DiPiero. That's a man-to-man defense being played woman-to-woman in this case by the Vikings. Backdoor to Horace for 2. Nice pass and a good finish from Jamiliana Horace. And the Roadrunners up 65-19. Darcy guarded by Horace. Good defensive pressure. Darcy gets it away. And it usually comes back to Darcy or Schmidt for the shot. There's Schmidt. Looked like some contact, and definitely contact there. This time the foul called, and Schmidt will go to the line and shoot 2. We got 4:33 to go in the third quarter. It is a 46-point advantage for the Roadrunners. Substitution for the Vikings. Marion Moore checks in. She'll take the place of Jasmine Yoon. A couple of personnel changes for the Roadrunners as well. Haley Rodriguez is in the game. And so is Alexis Caraway, I think. I'm being blocked by the free throw shooter. I can't quite see the number, but I'm pretty sure that's Alexis Caraway. I don't know them all by sight yet. It is early in the season, and I blew it. It is Alexis Caraway. Okay. DiPiero has the basketball. Pass to Horace. Right back to DiPiero. She's open. Might as well. Oh, she's on fire. Anna DiPiero. How many points is that? This is unofficial, but give her 24. We are midway through the third quarter. Anna DiPiero. I wonder what the Roadrunner scoring record is. Long distance shot from Schmidt is off. And the rebound to RCSJ. Well, they keep leaving her open and might as well shoot it if she's open. This time it's Caraway. Knew she was a bit short and followed her shot. The rebound to Pierman. Back up and in. Shannon Pierman has 4 field goals here in the second half. She's into double digits now. She's got 11. It looks like the only other scorer besides DiPiero who is in double digits for the Runners. Up and under move just off the rim from Schmidt. Rebound again to Horace. She's got a lot of rebounds. Forward to Caraway. Takes a dribble and puts it in. Alexis Caraway puts the Runners up 72-20. Padilla goes to the left, puts it up off the backboard and into the hands of the rebounding Roadrunner. It was Caraway who gives it off to DiPiero. 3:03 to go, third quarter. DiPiero has continued with 8 points here in the third quarter. Pierman, looked like a bunny. Pierman's going to get another chance. Oh, she missed another one. And Pierman, she says, oh man, give me one more chance. Puts it in. Shannon Pierman determined. And eventually gets her bucket. So 5:13 third quarter field goals for Shannon Pierman. Been a nice quarter for her. And been a good quarter for the Roadrunners. They had a lead of 40. What was it at halftime? Oh, my brain used to work so much better than it does now. Substitutions for RCSJ. Renaya Wilson is in, and so is Maya Villari. Kenya Jones, the third Roadrunner to check in. She's got the red long hair obscuring her number in the back. That should be illegal. Just from a broadcasting standpoint, you can't cover that number. It's like covering your license plate, you know? I'm joking around. You can see the number on the front, so that's good. Meanwhile, the Roadrunners kicking it around a little bit here. They've got 10 to shoot. Underneath Jones, it's not going to count. There was an offensive foul before that. Who is it that ran into the defender? It's not Rodriguez, it's Caraway who ran into the defender. So we'll get Alexis Caraway for a foul. Ocean will take possession with 2:03 to go in the third. Ocean coach wants to get Yasmin Yoon back in. And in she comes. See if they'll play with 6. No, they're going to sub out Ottinger. 74-20 in favor of the Roadrunners. Padilla over on the left wing has Darcy. Mishandled, gets it back. Marion Moore in a bad spot, double team. Moore splits the double team, gets through 2 more. Oh, you almost hope she scores after that, right? Split the whole defense. And for 3, Padilla gets her name on the score sheet. Alyssa Padilla, 3-point shot. It is 74-23. Villari off the back iron, offensive rebound to the Runners. Underneath Wilson, has it crawl over the rim. And in, Renaya Wilson had a 6-point first half. She's now got 8 on the night. 76-23, about a minute plus to go in the third. Padilla, I think that was Padilla taking another shot after having just made one, might as well. Good defense by Padilla to keep Caraway from the basket. Wilson will take her chance with the right hand. That's no good. It's on the floor, picked up by the Vikings. Schmidt escapes with the basketball. 1-on-3, really, and Schmidt is blocked. It was Rodriguez who got the hand in and blocked that shot. And Haley Rodriguez looks up court, presses the offense. Rodriguez to the bucket, fouled, and it rolls off the rim. Rodriguez will have to settle for the 2 free throws. My research says that the Vikings are 2-3 on the season. It's not my research. The Roadrunners, though, 4-0, looking to get to 5-0 with a victory today that seems likely. Basket from the free throw line for Rodriguez. I have her unofficially with 2 points here today. And she hits 2 from the free throw line to put the Runners up 78-23. We are in the final minute of play in the third quarter. Padilla to Darcy. Darcy's pass is intercepted. Here come the Roadrunners. 3-on-1. Pass underneath. Finds Wilson for 2. Assist to Jones, and Wilson with the finish. Double the figures for Renaya Wilson. She's got 10. Roadrunners on pace for 100 tonight. They've got 80 with a couple of seconds to go in the third quarter. Schmidt scores. Brooke Schmidt has 3 buckets in the third quarter. She's got 16 on the night. Under 10 seconds to play. Roadrunners will look for the last shot. Rodriguez underneath. Villari wasn't ready for it. Didn't know it was coming. Didn't anticipate. Maybe she was looking to box out. Thought Rodriguez would take it to the basket. So there will be a last shot here for Ocean from about half court. Schmidt puts it up. Off to the left. The horn sounds ending the third quarter. Roadrunners up by 55. We'll take a final break and come back for fourth quarter action after 3. 80-25 RCSJ. You are watching RCSJ basketball. Back at the Roadrunner Athletic Center, it is time for the fourth quarter. RCSJ poised to go to 5-0. They've got a big lead, 80-25 as we enter the fourth quarter of play. 10 minutes to go. Haley Rodriguez along with Caraway, Villari, Wilson, and one other for the Roadrunners. That's from the corner. It is 2 for Caraway. Despite the announcement, 2-point shot for Caraway and the Roadrunners. I've got Caraway for 7 points tonight. Here come the Roadrunners once again. Rodriguez should score, and does. Haley Rodriguez. Couple of quick buckets to start the fourth quarter for RCSJ. They lead by 59. The Vikings have been led by Brooke Schmidt, who has 16 points here tonight. Padilla has her second bucket of the second half, and she's got a total of 5 tonight. So she joins Darcy and Schmidt as the Roadrunner, or the Viking scorers here tonight. Rodriguez pressured and gets away from the defender. Now Rodriguez into the corner. Caraway puts the shot up, front rim, no good. Rebound loose on the floor, picked up by Caraway, who scores the putback. Alexis Caraway aggressively to the bucket. She's got 9. The Roadrunners continue to lead. Nice block shot by Haley Rodriguez. Rejecting the effort of Schmidt. Rodriguez back the other direction for RCSJ. Haley Rodriguez through the defense, back into the corner. Wilson, plenty of time to fire that shot. Off target. Rebound picked up by the Vikings, then lost. Wilson has it for RCSJ. Underneath to an open Rodriguez, can't finish, and the loose ball grabbed by the Vikings. Darcy brings it the other way for Ocean. Stops, pops, rolls around and off the rim. Into the hands of player in white, Wilson. Under 8 to go in the fourth quarter. Wilson dribbles it right off of the leg of Moore. Moore picks it up, had Schmidt ahead of the pack, waited just a split second too long, and that allowed Wilson to get a hand into that passing lane and deflect it out of bounds. We've got, it was like 10 seconds ago when I said how much time there was left, so now it's 7:44. Moore will inbound. Moore, Schmidt, Ottinger, along with Padilla and Darcy. Oh, Darcy goes down after she had a little bit of contact with, I think it was Caraway. Missed shot rebounded by the Vikings. Moore will fire. It won't go for her. And the rebound to the Roadrunners. Haley Rodriguez handling the ball a lot here in the late third and early fourth in the absence of players like Budakovia. This is Wilson who steps to the left, in and out on the 3-point shot for Wilson. Rebound to the Vikings, and Schmidt, she must be tired. She's taken all the shots, not all of them, not by a long stretch, but she is far and away the biggest offensive threat, or has been tonight, for the Vikings. Meanwhile, a lead out and a layup for Renaya Wilson at the other end for the Roadrunners. 12 for Wilson tonight, and the Roadrunner lead has now eclipsed 60 points. It's 88-27. Darcy goes right, double teamed. That's a second block shot for Haley Rodriguez. And she may get an assist too as she forwards it to Wilson, who's just picking up layups at this point. Wilson now has 8 in the half, 14 on the night. Well, DiPiero has been off the floor for a little bit, and it's going to be hard to catch her with her 24 points. Turnover, Roadrunners forward. This time it may be Rodriguez that's going to be the beneficiary. It is. Haley Rodriguez is up to 7 on the day. And it's been a difficult evening for Ocean, but they've been also particularly sloppy here in the early going in the fourth quarter. See if Darcy can turn it around. Darcy's shot hits the rim. Off the backboard and then into the hands of the Roadrunner rebounder. That's Villari. Now forward to Caraway underneath. And that's 2 for Brenna Ivy. Had 4 in the first half, now 6 for Ivy. It seems like the Roadrunners on their way to triple digits. 94 now for Coach Cooper and the undefeated RCSJ Gloucester Roadrunners. Underneath, Schmidt scores. Been a little bit since she scored. She's now up to 18, though, on the night of their 29 points. Caraway far from the basket. Ivy swings it around. Rodriguez will try from 3. Rims around, no good. Rebound, Valari underneath. Maya Valari with the putback. I'm looking for Valari on the score sheet here. 0-0 at the very top. Of course, that's where she is. Vikings inbound with 5:07 to play in the fourth. Padilla off target. Rebound, Roadrunners, then given away by Valari. Picked up by the Vikings. They will reset. And a hand in the passing lane. It results in a turnover. Caraway going to slow it down a little bit. She's wearing the light pink shoes. Now speeds up, gets past Moore, gets past the next defender, puts it up. Too strong off the backboard. Rebound to the Roadrunners, and on the second time of asking, Caraway scores. She will go to the line with a chance to put the Roadrunners on 99 points. Alexis Caraway, 11 tonight. Let's check out the I don't know what that horn is. That sounds bad. That's not a good sounding horn. So they got to work on that horn. What was I going to do? I was going to go to footwear. Maya Valari, she's got the light blue, sort of teal. Those are noticeable. Who else stands out there? The yellow, Padilla, and blue's got the yellow sneakers. Here's Valari. See if the blue sneakers help. Well, she'll go to the line, so she may be the one to put the Roadrunners to 100 points. I mentioned, I'm sure you were listening then, I mentioned last game there was a Roadrunner player with 2 different color shoes, and her teammate had the same. I guess they sell them that way. That's what I've decided. Here's Valari. Roadrunners have 98, and that's 99, with 1 more to come for Maya Valari. I have her unofficially for 6 points this evening. Valari misses. The Roadrunners will have to wait to get into triple digits. Maybe not for long. Ivy clanks it off the rim and backboard. A rebound, Moore, and then Valari got her hands in there, and it'll result in a jump ball. Let's see who's got the possession arrow. I think possession will belong to the Vikings. Checking in for the Roadrunners, Savannah Shoot. Valari will sit, and so does Caraway. Skylar Goods also in the ballgame for the Runners, wearing number 23, and so is Vienna Gantz. Rodriguez tips it away from the Viking ball carrier, but Ocean able to get possession back. This is Darcy, and she scores from 2. 2-point shot for Darcy. Roadrunners. Rodriguez on the left wing, dribbles between the legs a couple of times. 2 Roadrunners cut towards the basket. Goods on the left wing. Skylar Goods dribbles. She'll pop and misses to the right. Rebound cannot be saved. Brenna Ivy tried to get it and keep it in bounds, but she could not. .345 to go in the fourth quarter. Roadrunners stuck on 99. It's 99-31. Padilla closely guarded by Gantz, and finally they get Gantz for a foul. Wearing the lavender shoes with the orange laces. That's a nice touch. The Vikings inbound. Darcy, well, double team, still gets a shot away. Doesn't connect on it. And it's picked up. The rebound, loose ball. Roadrunners have it. Goods gets it off to Gantz. Ivy. Back to Gantz. Mishandled and into the hands of the waiting Vikings player. That's Darcy. Still 99-31. And the Ocean coach will get a timeout. Sarah Porter, the head coach of the Vikings. And with 3:09 to go, we'll step away. 99-31, Roadrunners on their way to a 5-0 record. You're watching RCSJ Gloucester basketball. Fourth quarter action, 3:09 to play. The Ocean Vikings and the RCSJ Gloucester Roadrunners Women's College Basketball, Division III of the NJCAA. Schmidt has had a big game now to Padilla. Three-pointer for Padilla. So she had none at the half, but Padilla has 8 here in the second half. It's 99-34 in favor of the Roadrunners. RCSJ seemed like a lock to get to 100 points, and now still seems highly probable, but with 2:45 to go, they've been stuck on 99 for a little bit. Skylar Goods off the backboard and out. The bench wanted that one, not for the 100, but for Skylar Goods, I think. Well, another chance. Goods misses on the front rim this time. Rebound to the Vikings. 2:30 to go. Rodriguez still hustling, gets back and takes it away from Schmidt. Haley Rodriguez almost lost it. She did lose it. Out of bounds. Back to the Vikings. Leading scorer in the ball game is Anna DiPiero. I'm going to get out of here pretty quick after the end of this game. We've got Dan Wilkins. He is going to do game 2, the men's game. So we're going to pack this equipment up and let him get in here pretty quickly. So we'll wrap it up quick after the game. So in that spirit, I want to mention the leading scorers. Anna DiPiero, huge night. She may not get back in the ball game. She had 24 midway through the third quarter. She still got 24, and she has been out for a bit. I'm not sure she's played here in the fourth. But huge night for Anna DiPiero. Congratulations to her. And other Roadrunners in double digits as RCSJ pushes it up. Gantz too high for Ivy. I don't know if the Roadrunners are going to get to 100. 99-34. Alexis Caraway has 11 points. These are unofficial. In fact, sort of hastily at halftime anyway. They're close or on the nose. I did miss a bucket in the second half. Anyway, Renaya Wilson, 14. As we've got a foul down to the right. Who else? Horace with 8, and Shannon Pierman also had a big second half. She had 5 field goals, I think all in the third quarter. Pierman up to 13 points. And a few other scores for the Roadrunners with a couple of points here and there. Haley Rodriguez has, I think, 7. And 6 for Ivy. Here come the Roadrunners. They really want Goods to score. And Goods, a little bit of contact on the way up, but she lost the basketball, and the Vikings have it. Schmidt, guarded by Rodriguez, does the stutter step and right into contact. Going to get the Roadrunners for that foul. Ivy is going to be called for the blocking foul, and it should put the Vikings on the line. We're down to 1:39 to go. Some of the Roadrunner men coming out of the locker room, getting ready to take the court for warm-ups as they prepare to take on this same Ocean Vikings team. Not the women's team. They're going to take the men's team from Ocean, but the same college. You know what I meant. Going to get a timeout here? Okay. That's fine. Minute 39 to go. We'll be right back with the conclusion. The drama of the triple-digit. The words are escaping me. The quest for triple digits. I'll get it out. We'll be right back. 99-34. You're watching Roadrunner basketball. .99 seconds to go, 99 points for the Roadrunners. Did I do that math correctly? I did, didn't I? 60 plus 39 is 99, right, okay. I gotta question myself sometimes with late night math. You get me in the morning, I'm spot on with the math. You get me in the evening, I don't know. More of a struggle. Schmidt missed the first free throw. She's had a nice night. She had a chance to get to 20, but with the missed free throw, she may finish with 19, which is what she's got now. Roadrunners, 99 points. Rodriguez, Ivy, Gantz, Shoot, and Goods. Rodriguez gets around the pressure all the way out near the half-court mark. 18 to shoot for the Runners. In and out of the hands of Goods. Vikings will get the next opportunity with the basketball. Darcy to Padilla. maybe Schmidt will get her 20 points after all. There she is in the paint, dishes to Yoon, who is stuffed by Shoot. 4-on-1 for the Roadrunners. Rodriguez trying to get it to Goods. Underneath, it won't go for her. Shoot will finish, however. And that gets the Roadrunners into triple digits, 101 for the Runners. Under a minute, Darcy from deep. Lola Darcy into triple digits herself. Give her 10 for the night. Schmidt and Darcy and Padilla, the scorers for the Vikings. The Roadrunners going to get out of here with a win and improve their record to 5-0. The Vikings look to drop to 2-4 on the season. Stay tuned. Well, don't stay tuned to this channel. I know we're making you bounce around a little bit for the streams. I've been doing this these streams for sports broadcasting class I'm teaching. So this is the last one of this season that will be on this channel. Dan Wilkins Broadcasting has the men's game coming up, so check him out for RCSJ men versus the Ocean Vikings. 101-38. Schmidt tries to dribble it around Haley Rodriguez. That was a unique attempt. It's like a soccer move where you kick it around the person and they just run past him. But seldom seen in basketball. .31 seconds left. Rodriguez hands to Goods from way downtown, in and out. And the Roadrunner bench heavily invested in the travails of some of their teammates. 101-38, 18 to play. See if the Vikings will hold it for the final shot. Oh, Schmidt just fell down. She went to set a screen. Maybe she slipped. It looked weird, and glad everybody escaped uninjured on that play. Padilla with the basketball, just 5 seconds to go. Schmidt looking for 20 on the night, not going to get it. And there's the horn. Roadrunners win it. Final score 101-38. Congratulations to Coach Cooper and the rest of the Roadrunner coaching staff. Thanks to the Vikings for making the trip here today. Oh, I'm going to sign off, as I promised, pretty quick here. DiPiero, 24 points unofficially to lead the way for the Roadrunners, who are undefeated. Dan Wilkins Broadcasting has the men's game. Check him out. I'm out of here. Mike Wolverton. And thanks to Harmony Hershaft, who was on play-by-play in the first half, and camera here on the second half. We'll talk to you next time. Roadrunners win it. Thanks for watching RCSJ Gloucester Basketball.